Hey everybody, Miss Teacher here. We're taking a look at question number 11. It says, which number makes this inequality true? And they give you negative 6 3/4 is less than some value, which is less than negative 6.5. So I believe that it's probably going to be your best approach to turn everything into decimals. If we turn this into a decimal, we would do 3 divided by 4, but by the way, you should have that committed to memory. That would be equal to negative 6 75/100. If we turn this into a decimal, that would be equal to negative 6 5/10. Now let's look at how we might turn all the answer choices into decimals. Now we know they're all going to be a negative 6 point something. To get the point something, you take the numerator and divide it by the denominator. We take the numerator and divide it by the denominator. And here's all the work to turn this into a decimal. We get negative 6 and 875 thousandths. All right, to turn this into a decimal, we do 1 divided by 3. And we get the repeating decimal thing going on. So if we rethink that as a negative 6 and 3/10 with the bar notation, that will help us. We're going to eventually plot it on the number line to figure out what the answer is. If we look at choice C, we would do 3 divided by 5, and that works out evenly. We'd get negative 6.6, or negative 6 6/10. 4 divided by 9, we would get the repeating 4 thing going on, so that's going to be a negative 6 4/10. So the next thing you should do whenever you get these types of questions is plot on a number line. If we plot a negative 6.5, that's going to be right here where the red line is. If we plot a negative 6.75, that's going to be right about here. If we plot each of the answer choices, like look at choice A, if we plot that, we're looking for an answer choice that's within this yellow range. A is outside the yellow range, and therefore we won't pick it. If we look at choice B, if we were to plot that, would be in between a negative 6 and 25/100 and a negative 6 and 5 and 50/100. So B's off the list. So look, I plotted the rest of them. I plotted C. I plotted D. Which one actually falls within the yellow range? And that's the one that you want to pick for your answer. Good luck finishing that up. Again, here's the graphing of each of these decimals on the negative number line.